Of your Storm Tracker 2 forecast, meteorologist Hannah Evans with a look at what you need to know to plan your day ahead. And there is some green, I think, is going to be moving in.
So very similar day to yesterday. Not too much rain, scattered showers, and maybe a few thunderstorms are possible, but that looks to start mainly in the afternoon. A few showers are possible this morning, but we do look mostly dry.
So not too bad.
Yes, not too bad once again. So let's take a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, our area is dry, but yes, as you can see here, a line of some rain is kind of moving in, but this morning we do look generally dry, and it doesn't look to pick up until the afternoon. Once again, that will last through the evening. A few scattered showers, possibly a few thunderstorms, and we will remain on the cooler side again with high temperatures just near 60. That will happen just around lunchtime at 1 p.m. And that is below average for this time of year. It also is going to be a little windy today, so it is going to feel quite chilly. So today will be cloudy, cool, and a few rain showers once again. The unsettled weather continues for one more day tomorrow with a few scattered showers and cloudy conditions once again tomorrow, but come Thursday it will start to improve. We will be seeing the sun start to come back in, and we will dry out for the weekend. But as for today, we are expecting a few rain showers, windy conditions, and highs just near 60. And I will be talking a little bit more about the unsettled weather continuing coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Cleanup is underway. Storms rolled through last night. Here's some damage in Clinton from around 4:45 yesterday afternoon. This is on Dwight Ave in Clinton. A few trees down, taking out wires. National Grid on scene. About 100 people were without power at one point. No word of anyone being injured. And we continue to follow the breaking news known as Hurricane Ian. Florida is bracing for impact. The now Category 2 storm is projected to make landfall along the coast. Forecasts expect heavy rains to hit Florida as early as this afternoon. And the storm is not expected to let up until the weekend. This has people across the Sunshine State preparing for the worst. NBC News' Sam Brock is on the ground in Gulfport, Florida this morning. He joins us with what's coming up on today as evacuations are underway. Sam, good morning to you.
Good morning. A state of emergency in the entire state of Florida, where nerves are absolutely rattled right now. Over my shoulder, you're looking at Clearwater in Pinellas County against the coastline, where several 100,000 people have already been given the green light to go ahead and evacuate, with today another 400,000. Various counties weighing in on which populations and which areas need to evacuate. How will that all play out? As there is an expectation that the airport here will be closing down in a matter of hours. It's certainly an escape route for many. How will that work? Also, we're going to take a look at the supplies quickly being removed from not just store shelves. You think of water, bread, and other basics, but generators and plywood. A powerful visual that's going to show you exactly how quickly things are vanishing. And later, we'll also discuss with the mother the decision to evacuate, what that means, and why to her family this is a particularly painful process. That story coming up on Today. Back to you.
Sam, thanks again. Tune in to Today for the very latest on.
Welcome back. It is going to remain on the cooler side once again today. Our average high for this time of year is in the mid-60s. It's around 66 degrees, so we are below average for most of this week. Today we'll just reach right near 60 for the high temperature, in the upper 50s tomorrow. But then as we head into the weekend, we do start to warm up as the sun comes back out. So for today and tomorrow, we are going to be seeing a few breaks in the clouds for some sunshine, especially in the morning today and later in the day tomorrow. But then come Thursday, we do start out cloudy, but the clouds decrease as the sun comes back in, and we will be seeing sunshine for Friday and for the weekend. So if you did want to spend time outside, today is going to be a little bit gloomy. It's going to be cool, windy, and scattered showers with cloudy skies. So I would just say no, it's kind of going to be a little bit miserable. As for tomorrow, maybe it's going to be a little bit better today, a little less rain than today, and Thursday we do dry out and sunshine comes back in. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Decision 2022. Now New York's
most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out mostly dry here this morning, but scattered showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms are possible once again later on today. So let's take a look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are waking up with partly cloudy skies this morning. It is pretty cool and a little bit breezy outside at this point with temperatures in the 50s. And on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are tracking dry conditions at this point, but there is the possibility to see a few showers moving in from the northwest this morning, but scattered showers don't really look to begin until this afternoon, and it will last through this evening and into the overnight hours. So overall, kind of going to be a gloomy day with cloudy skies building in, cooler weather, and it is going to feel a little bit windy outside. Once again, this low pressure is still kind of hanging over our area just to the northwest of us. It doesn't look to move out until after tomorrow. That is when high pressure builds back in for Thursday, and we do look dry starting Thursday for the rest of the weekend, and sun will come back in as well. But according to our temperatures this morning, we are a bit chilly in the 40s and 50s. We have 43 degrees in Dowdesville, 49 degrees in Inlet, and 52 degrees in Utica and Westmoreland. And looking to the south, we have 50 degrees in Cooperstown and 47 degrees in Sherburne this morning. So starting out chilly, high temperatures today just reaching right near 60, which is below average for this time of year. And we will continue to see scattered showers possible, especially this afternoon and through this evening. Scattered showers look to continue for tomorrow, but overall, these showers are not going to be completely widespread, and they are not going to be an all-day event for both days today and tomorrow. We will be seeing a few breaks in the clouds for some sunshine, a few breaks out of these rain showers. We do fully dry out for Thursday and Friday and for the weekend. But also today it is going to be a little bit windy, so keep that in mind. It is going to feel a little bit cooler because of that wind. And tomorrow and Thursday will be breezy with calmer winds coming back in on Friday. So for today, we are expecting scattered showers looking to begin late morning, early afternoon, but by the afternoon, evening, seeing scattered showers at this point. It is going to be windy with highs just near 60, and tonight will remain mostly cloudy with a few showers. We will start off tomorrow mostly cloudy, and isolated showers are possible once again for tomorrow. We do look to get a few breaks in those clouds for sunshine tomorrow later on in the day. And as we head into Thursday, the clouds will continue to decrease. We will start out cloudy on Thursday, but a decrease in clouds happens, and we will be seeing sunshine come in with highs just near 60 once again. So for today, we generally look dry this morning, but there is still the possibility for a few showers. Showers look to come in late morning, early afternoon. We will remain on the cooler side today with windy conditions, and tonight's showers continue with an overnight low in the upper 40s. So tomorrow is the last day for some unsettled weather. Not as much rain as today, though. It does look a little bit better than today with cloudy skies. Still cool, though, with highs just in the upper 50s. And sun comes back in tomorrow with dry conditions lasting through the weekend, Gary.
Anna, thanks. Boy, it looks chilly overnight, though.
Yes, so definitely Thursday overnight into Friday. It's the coolest day of the week. We could be seeing some frost that night.
Yeah, but nice days, though.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. The time right now is 5:24. Come joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libator. A busy morning here at News Channel 2. First, we want to get a check of your forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans is here now to help us all plan our Tuesday ahead, and it looks like there is some green coming our way?
Yes, so right now we are dry. There is a possibility to see a few showers this morning, but scattered showers don't really look to start until the afternoon. It's going to be a very similar day to yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday wasn't bad at all.
Yes, it wasn't too bad. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are tracking dry conditions, but it is a little bit breezy and it is a bit chilly outside. Scattered showers and possibly a few more thunderstorms are possible this afternoon through tonight, but we will remain on the cooler side today with windy conditions. High temperatures are going to be right near 60, and that is below average. Our average high for this time of year is in the mid 60s. So once again, for today, we will be cloudy, cool, and a little bit rainy, especially through the afternoon and evening. The unsettled weather continues through one more day tomorrow. Tomorrow looks to see less rain than today, with just cloudy skies and breezy conditions. And and we will start to improve as we head into Thursday. We will really start to dry out and clouds will decrease for sunshine through the rest of the weekend. So for today, we are going to be seeing a few showers, a few thunderstorms, windy conditions, and highs right near 60. And I will be talking a little bit more about this unsettled weather coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. As the war in Ukraine continues.
Welcome back. The chance of rain is low here this morning, but still possible to see a few isolated showers moving through. But by late morning, early afternoon, it is probable we are going to be seeing some scattered showers and possibly a few thunderstorms. Very similar day to yesterday, with a few breaks in cloud cover possible, especially this morning. But overnight tonight, scattered showers do look to continue, and a few isolated showers are possible, especially in the morning and afternoon tomorrow. But by tomorrow evening, we really start to dry out, and we will be dry starting on Thursday for the rest of the weekend. So tomorrow is our last day of unsettled weather with scattered showers. A little bit cooler tomorrow as well, with highs in the upper 50s. And on Thursday, we will remain pretty cool with highs in the mid to upper 50s, but that sun comes back in, so we'll feel a little bit better outside. And our next chance for some frost does look to be Thursday night into Friday. Our overnight low temperatures are going to be in the 30s, so it is possible we could be seeing frost Thursday night into Friday. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. NBC's prehistoric
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry, but it is a little breezy and chilly this morning. And once again, scattered showers, possibly a few thunderstorms expected later on. So let's take a look at our CAVI tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Partly cloudy to start, and it is dry at this point, but we are taking a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is possible to see a few showers from this line of rain here this morning, but we do look generally dry, and it doesn't look to start as scattered showers until this afternoon through the overnight hours, possibly a few thunderstorms once again. It is going to be very similar today to yesterday, with dry conditions in the morning, some showers and thunderstorms later on, and a few peaks of sunshine are possible. But it is getting a little bit windy outside. It is going to be a little bit cooler with highs just near 60, and all of this unsettled weather once again due to this low pressure system that is just to the northwest of us. But this will start to move out tomorrow, and high pressure looks to come in on Thursday, and that is when we will dry out to sunshine. But this morning we are very chilly to start, and it is breezy outside, so it is feeling a little bit cooler. 44 degrees in Dowdesville, 49 degrees in Inlet, and 52 degrees in Utica and Westmoreland. And looking to the south, we have 49 degrees in Cooperstown, 46 degrees in Hamilton, and we will reach right near 60 for the high temperature today, but that is below average for this time of year. Our average high looks to be in the mid 60s. Scattered showers look to continue for today and for tomorrow, but the showers tomorrow not looking as much as they are today. We do generally dry out later in the day tomorrow. We start out mostly cloudy on Thursday, but clouds decrease for sunshine, and we are not tracking any precipitation for Thursday through the rest of the weekend, so that dry weather is looking to come in. And today looks to be like the last windy day. It is going to be a little bit windy today, making it feel a little bit cooler outside, dropping down to just a breeze for tomorrow and Thursday, and calmer winds for Friday and the weekend. So for today, a few isolated showers are possible this morning, but scattered showers and possibly a few thunderstorms don't really look to start until late morning, early afternoon, and that will continue for the rest of the evening and into the overnight hours. But we do dry out tomorrow morning. We will start out mostly dry, mostly cloudy tomorrow. Isolated showers are possible during the day, and we will be a little bit cooler with highs just in the upper 50s. Generally, tomorrow night is when we dry out. It still will be mostly cloudy starting out on Thursday, but clouds make way for sunshine on Thursday. But it is going to be a little bit cooler with highs just in the upper 50s. As for today, though, our high temperatures right near 60 will be a little bit windy and scattered showers, possibly a few thunderstorms starting late morning, early afternoon. That will last into the overnight hours with an overnight low in the upper 40s. So the last day of unsettled weather looks to be tomorrow with a few isolated showers, a little bit cooler with cloudy skies. The sun comes back in on Thursday, and it remains nice for the weekend, Gary.
So not too bad a day today, not a soaker.
Yes, so all these days that we're having this weather, nothing is widespread, nothing's a soaker.
Good, and
so.
it's too early to tell if that hurricane may make its way up to
I
our
don't
area.
think it will.
Let's hope not. Hannah, thanks. If you're just waking up, we have the day's top headlines. You need to Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans with a look at what we need to know to start our Tuesday.
Good morning.
Morning.
So we are starting out mostly dry, but scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible. Once again today, a very similar day to yesterday.
As long as it's not that all-day thing.
Yes, it's not going to be all day, and we are going to be seeing breaks. So let's take a look now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, there is a chance to see some showers north of the Mohawk Valley this morning, but otherwise we look mostly dry, seeing some clouds starting to build in, and we will be a little bit cooler today, so we are going to be below average with a high temperature just near 60 at around lunchtime. Our average high for this time of year is in the mid-60s. It also is going to be windy today, so it is going to feel a little bit chilly outside. So today will be mostly cloudy, cool, and rainy once again, especially the rain starting late morning, early afternoon. The unsettled weather continues for one more day tomorrow, but tomorrow looks to see less rain than today, just seeing cloudy skies and overall gloomy conditions. But as we head into Thursday, we do see the weather start to improve with the sun coming back in, but still remaining on the cooler side. So we will be below average for temperatures for most of this week. So for today, highs are going to be right near 60 with windy conditions. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible later, and I will be tracking all this out coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Cleanup is underway after it rolled through our area last night. Here's some damage in Clinton from around 4:45 yesterday afternoon. This is Dwight Ave in Clinton. A few trees down, taking out wires. National Grid on the scene, and about 100 people were without power at one point. No word of anyone being injured. And we continue to follow the breaking news known as Hurricane Ian. Florida is bracing for impact. The now Category 2 storm is projected to make landfall along the coast of Florida. Forecasts expect heavy rain to hit Florida as early as this afternoon. And the storm is not expected to let up until sometime this weekend. This has people across the Sunshine State preparing for the worst. NBC News' Sam Brock is on the ground in Gulfport, Florida this morning. He joins us with what's coming up on today as evacuations are underway. Sam, good morning to you.
Good morning. A state of emergency in the entire state of Florida where nerves are absolutely rattled right now. Over my shoulder, you're looking at Clearwater in Pinellas County against the coastline, where several 100,000 people have already been given the green light to go ahead and evacuate, with today another 400,000. Various counties weighing in on which populations and which areas need to evacuate. How will that all play out? As there is an expectation that the airport here will be closing down in a matter of hours. It's certainly an escape route for many. How will that work? Also, we're going to take a look at the supplies quickly being removed from not just store shelves. You think of water, bread, and other basics, but generators and plywood. A powerful visual that's going to show you exactly how quickly things are vanishing. And later, we'll also discuss with the mother the decision to evacuate, what that means, and why to her family this is a particularly painful process. That story coming up on Today. Back to you.
Sam, thanks again. Tune in.
Welcome back. High temperatures today will be a little bit below average. Our average high for this time of year is in the mid-60s. We will be right near 60, some areas in the low 60s. And even for tomorrow and Thursday, just in the upper 50s. We will start to warm up heading into the weekend as the sun starts to come back out. So for today and tomorrow, still unsettled, but a few breaks in the clouds are possible, and a few breaks in the rain is going to happen. As for Thursday, we start out mostly cloudy, but then the sun comes back in for the rest of the day, and on Friday it does look sunny with sunshine remaining through the weekend. So if you did want to spend some time outside for today, altogether I would just say no. It's going to be windy, a little bit cooler, cloudy, and scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible. As for tomorrow, less rain is expected than today, so we are going to continue to see cloudy skies, but less rain is expected. And for Thursday, we do dry out for some sunshine. Back to you, Gary.
Anna, thanks. Decision 2022 now.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out this morning mostly dry, but once again, unsettled weather continues with scattered showers and thunderstorms later on. Let's take a look at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Starting out this morning with partly cloudy skies, it is a bit chilly outside with cooler weather, and it also is a little bit breezy at this point. And taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, our area is still dry, but there is the possibility to see a few showers, especially north of the Mohawk Valley this morning. Scattered showers and thunderstorms don't really look to start for the rest of us until later this morning, early afternoon, but it is going to remain unsettled today due to this low pressure system still kind of lingering just northwest of us. This is going to bring in windy conditions for today, as well as scattered showers and thunderstorms. Very similar day to yesterday. According to our sky watchers this morning, we are in the 40s and 50s, so a bit chilly to start with breezy conditions. 47 degrees in Old Forge and 50 degrees in New Hartford. Looking to the south, we have 45 degrees in Cooperstown, Milford, and in Morris this morning. So starting out a bit chilly, but we will reach right near 60 for the high temperature today. That is still below average for this time of year. Our average high is in the mid 60s, so it is going to feel just a little bit chilly today with cloud cover and a little bit windy. As for today and tomorrow, these are our last 2 days of seeing unsettled weather with scattered showers and thunderstorms today. Less rain is expected tomorrow. Just a few scattered showers are expected throughout the day, but less rain in general than today. We do look to dry out by tomorrow night, and dry weather really comes in for Thursday and for the rest of the week into the weekend. It also is our last day to be a little bit windy today, wind speeds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. We drop down to breezy conditions for tomorrow and Thursday, with calmer winds coming in for Friday and the weekend. So for today, expect cloud cover starting to come in. A few showers are possible north of the Mohawk Valley this morning, but then late morning, early afternoon, scattered showers and thunderstorms pick back up again, kind of very similar to yesterday. Highs are just going to be right near 60 with windy conditions, and tonight we will continue to see some showers overnight before we dry out tomorrow morning for a little bit, but it will be cloudy for most of the day tomorrow with still isolated showers throughout the day. Tomorrow night we fully dry out, but we do remain cloudy, so we start out Thursday mostly cloudy. Clouds decrease on Thursday for sunshine coming in. It is going to be cool though, with highs just in the upper 50s. As for today, highs are going to be right near 60. It is going to be a little bit windy, and scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible, especially late morning, early afternoon. That will continue tonight with an overnight low in the upper 40s. So tomorrow is our last day of unsettled weather with cloudy skies and a few showers, less rain than today overall though. We do dry out tomorrow night for sunshine coming on Thursday and a nice weekend ahead, Gary.
So still chilly temperatures overnight, but not freezing.
Yes, not freezing. Our only chance of frost looks to be Thursday overnight into Friday with overnight lows in the upper 30s.
Not too bad.
Yes, not too bad.
And thanks, and stay with us. We're back with more news right after. Libertor, busy morning here at News Channel 2. First, let's get a check of your forecast on this Tuesday morning. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us now to help us all plan our day ahead, and we can plan on bringing that umbrella just in case.
Yes, we are starting out mostly dry this morning, but scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible again today. Very similar to yesterday.
A repeat.
Yes, a repeat. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are dry. There is the possibility to see a few showers north of the Mohawk Valley this morning, but scattered showers and thunderstorms look to come in late morning, early afternoon today, and that will kind of be the theme for today. It also is going to be on the cooler side. Highs are just going to be right near 60 around lunchtime, and that is below our average high for this time of year, which is usually in the mid 60s. So it is going to feel a little bit cooler today, and it is going to be a little bit windy, making it feel a bit chilly. So today will be cloudy, cool, and we will continue to see some rain. The unsettled weather lasts for one more day, which is going to be tomorrow, and then after tomorrow we do dry out. starting to see the sun come in for Thursday and for the weekend. As for today, though, highs are going to be near 60. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible with windy conditions, and I will be tracking all of this out coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. As the war in Ukraine continues.
Welcome back. There is a low chance of rain this morning, but there may be a few showers north of the Mohawk Valley. Scattered showers and possibly a few thunderstorms look to start late morning, early afternoon, and continue for the rest of the day with showers lingering overnight. As for tomorrow, a few showers are possible, especially in the morning and afternoon, but we do dry out tomorrow night and we will be dry by Thursday. So for the next 2 days, today is unsettled. Tomorrow is the last unsettled day, a little bit cooler. And on Thursday, we will remain on the cooler side, but sunshine and dry weather comes back in for Thursday for the rest of the weekend. And our next day to possibly see some frost looks to be Thursday night into Friday as overnight lows fall into the 30s. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. NBC's prehistoric time travel hit.
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out mostly dry this morning and starting to see some cloud cover build in as today will remain unsettled again. So let's take a look at our CAVV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Starting out pretty chilly with a breeze as well. Our temperatures are in the 40s and 50s, so it is feeling pretty cool outside. And I will grab the umbrella just in case, because at this point on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are mostly dry in our area, but there are a few isolated showers possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley this morning. But today will remain unsettled with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms once again forming late morning, early afternoon with showers lingering overnight. This is all due to this low pressure system just to the northwest of us, kind of lingering over our area once again, allowing for cooler weather, cloudy skies, these showers and breezy conditions for today. We are starting out pretty chilly this morning according to our sky watchers, just 47 degrees in Old Forge and 50 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 46 degrees in Evanston and 45 degrees in Lawrence this morning. We will reach right near 60 today for the high temperature, which is below average for this time of year. Our average high is in the mid 60s, so a little bit chilly for today with scattered showers continuing, especially late morning, early afternoon into the evening. As for tomorrow, scattered showers will continue. Not as much rain is expected tomorrow as today, and we do look to dry out tomorrow night. And then as we get into Thursday, we will start out cloudy but dry, and then those clouds will make way for sunshine starting on Thursday and for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So weather is going to be improving come the middle of the week. It also is going to be less breezy. So today is going to feel a little bit windy and chilly. It drops down to a breeze for tomorrow and Thursday, and then calm winds do come in for Friday and for the weekend. As for today, though, a few showers are possible this morning, but for today, not a washout. We are going to be seeing breaks in the rains and breaks in the clouds for some peaks of sunshine. But late morning, early afternoon is when it does look like scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible, and it is going to be a little bit windy today. Overnight, those showers will look to linger overnight, and we will start out tomorrow mostly dry and mostly cloudy with a few isolated showers throughout tomorrow. We do look to dry out tomorrow night, but remain mostly cloudy into Thursday morning. And Thursday morning, we will start to see those clouds decrease and make way for sunshine in the afternoon, but it will still be on the cooler side with highs just in the upper 50s. As for today, though, we are going to be seeing scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially late morning into the afternoon. Highs are going to be near 60 with windy conditions, and showers will linger overnight with a low in the upper 40s. So as for tomorrow, that is our last day where we remain unsettled. We'll be a little bit cooler with highs just in the upper 50s. We will remain cooler for Thursday, but that's when the sun will start to come back out. And it's looking like a pretty nice weekend ahead, Gary.
So those riders may have to deal with a little rain tomorrow.
Yes, it's not going to be as rainy as it was yesterday or today, but there could be a few showers and cloudy skies.
Be careful out there.
Yes, for sure.
Hannah, thanks. Time now for the News Channel 2 financial report. The British pound has crashed to a 7 here on the CW11. We're going to get a check of your Storm Tracker 2 forecast with Hannah in just a moment. First, we are following breaking news. 2 people are recovering right now. One person will be arraigned before a judge after an early morning stabbing in Rome. It happened just before 1 this morning at Liberty Gardens Apartments. One person was stabbed in the leg, and police say the other had serious cuts to their face. Both were taken to the hospital and are expected to survive. Police have not released the suspects. Storm Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us with our Tuesday morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary. We are starting out mostly dry this morning. A few showers north of the Mohawk Valley, but once again, like yesterday, scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible.
Yeah, it's nice to have those breaks, and it's not just a one downpour all day.
Yes, it's not going to be widespread and all at once. We'll be seeing breaks. So taking a look now at the bus stop forecast, heading out this morning, I would just grab the umbrella just in case. We are starting out cloudy and a little bit chilly. By the afternoon, we are going to be right near 60, but showers are possible. So scattered showers and thunderstorms look to start late morning and last throughout the evening. Highs are just going to be near 60, and it is going to be a little bit breezy, so a little bit chilly for today. And tonight, showers continue with an overnight low in the upper 40s. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Cleanup is underway after a few storms did roll through last night. Here's some damage in Clinton from around 4:45 yesterday afternoon. This is Dwight Ave in Clinton. A few trees down, taking wires out, and National Grid was on scene. About 100 people were without power at one point. No word of anyone being injured. And we continue to follow the breaking news known as Hurricane Ian. Florida is bracing for impact. The now Category 2 storm is projected to make landfall somewhere along the Florida Gulf Coast. Now, throughout the state, people are preparing for the worst, as you see right there, boarding up windows and stocking up on supplies like food and water and filling sandbags. Forecasts expect heavy rain to hit the Florida coast as early as this afternoon, with the storm not letting up until the weekend. And a couple of
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out mostly dry, but unsettled weather does look to continue for today. So let's take a look at the Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Starting to see some clouds build in. It is a little bit chilly and breezy outside with temperatures ranging in the 40s and 50s. And taking a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are mostly dry, but there's a possibility to see a few showers this morning, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, but scattered showers and thunderstorms do look to come back in today, late morning, early afternoon. We are also going to be seeing a little bit of windy condition and cooler weather. This is all due to low pressure systems still lingering around us, but this moves out tomorrow night and high pressure does come in for Thursday, and it looks like a pretty nice weekend ahead. But according to our Skywatcher, starting out a bit chilly, 47 degrees in Old Forge, 51 degrees in Clinton, and looking to the south, 45 degrees in Cooperstown, Milford, and in Morris. So it is starting out chilly. We will reach right near 60 for the high temperature today, but that is below average for this time of year. Our average high is in the mid-60s. But scattered showers do look to continue today, especially starting in the late morning, early afternoon, continuing tonight and tomorrow. A few showers are possible, but less rain than today is expected into tomorrow. It still is going to be a little bit gloomy, though, with cloudy skies. We do look to dry out on Thursday with the sun coming in later in the day on Thursday and sunshine for the weekend. It also is going to feel a little bit cooler today because it is going to be a little bit windy. We do drop down to a breeze for tomorrow and Thursday, and then calm winds come in for Friday and for the weekend. But as for today, tracking a few showers north of the Mohawk Valley this morning. We will be seeing mostly cloudy skies, but a few breaks in the clouds are possible, as well as scattered showers and possible thunderstorms this afternoon and through this evening. Tonight, a few showers do linger overnight, but we do dry out by tomorrow morning, starting out mostly cloudy with isolated showers throughout the day, but overall less rain than today. We completely dry out tomorrow night and start off Thursday dry but mostly cloudy. Clouds will make way for sunshine on Thursday, but it will be on the cooler side with highs in the upper 50s. As for today, we are tracking scattered showers and thunderstorms once again, especially late morning, early afternoon with windy conditions. Showers do look to linger overnight with an overnight low in the upper 40s. And tomorrow is the last day of the week for unsettled weather with a few isolated showers. We do dry out for Thursday, and it looks like a pretty nice weekend ahead with sunshine and highs in the 60s.
Growing in intensity, and it could be a monster Category 4 storm when it makes landfall in Florida later this week. Forecasters are predicting historic rain, catastrophic winds, and life-threatening storm surge. Evacuations already underway. NBC's Sam Brock joins us now from Gulfport, Florida, with the very latest.
Reality is starting to set in for the Tampa Bay area as we are now under a hurricane warning. The first time it's happened for this region since 2017 in Irma, but that one veered at the last second. What you're looking at right now, businesses trying to be prepared by putting plywood up on windows. This is an ice cream shop trying to inject some levity into the situation. No ice cream for Ian, but of course, a very serious and dire potentially circumstances. Sandbags on the ground right now to prevent flooding. That's small potatoes compared to what's really going on today in terms of mandatory evacuations. When you look at Pinellas County, where I am, and Hillsborough County, these are population growth areas that now have about 2.5 million people collectively. The whole Tampa Bay area is 3.2, so 75–80% of the people are in these two counties that both have mandatory evacuations. Collectively, they're looking to move 1 million+ people. A couple of points on that. The topography, if you just look at this area in St. Petersburg and Clearwater and Gulfport, where I am, there are bays and inlets everywhere, barrier reefs, pieces of land jutting out into the water. You have the bay on one side, the Gulf on the other. The water has nowhere to go. And storm surge right now, certainly the biggest concern, as the projections are between 5 and 10 feet. But just for historical context, the last time a major hurricane struck Tampa directly, 1921, a century ago, it was about 11 feet of storm surge. And the speed at which this storm is traveling is perhaps the biggest problem right now. It is projected to go 3 to 4 miles an hour, which is about the pace that you and I would walk at, which is to say the storm would be sitting there on the water and ultimately on land, just dumping rain for hours. Officials on red alert. In addition to the evacuations, Governor Ron DeSantis has mobilized some 5,000 National Guardsmen. That's just been doubled in the last couple of days. 2,000 more are on standby right now. Meals, water ready to be distributed as this entire area is on edge, waiting to see what happens in the next several days. In Pinellas County, Sam Brock, NBC News.
Meteorologist Hannah Evans also keeping an eye on that storm, but too early to tell if it's going to impact us, but some rain definitely heading our way today.
Yes, we are seeing rain today and tomorrow, not from Hurricane Ian at all. And as of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to impact us because this weekend for us is also looking very nice.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yes. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, a band of rain has kind of just set itself up in northern Herkimer, northern Oneida, southern Lewis County. It looks to kind of stay here for the rest of the day. Scattered showers and scattered thunderstorms are possible, though, for the rest of us. So just grab that umbrella just in case, but definitely seeing the heaviest of rain in this region as of right now. And the unsettled weather will last just one more day for tomorrow. A little bit less rainfall is expected tomorrow, but still seeing cloudy skies and cooler weather, highs just in the mid to upper 50s. As for Thursday, we do dry out and sun comes in, but it will remain a little bit on the cooler side with highs just in the mid to upper 50s. So once again for today, we are tracking mostly cloudy, cooler weather and rainy weather. The unsettled weather lasts for one more day tomorrow, a little bit less rainfall than today, and it does look to improve come Thursday, and our weekend is looking pretty nice as well. So for today, expect scattered showers and thunderstorms, a little bit breezy with highs near 60, and I will be tracking all of this out coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The cleanup continues for some local folks after storms rolled through last night. Here is some damage in Clinton from around 4:45 yesterday afternoon. This is Dwight Ave in Clinton. A few trees down, taking out wires. National Grid on scene. About 100 people were without power at one point. No word of anyone being injured. The Justice Department says it has revised the inventory of items seized from former
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking some rain showers in some parts of our area, but other parts of our area are seeing some sun peeking out right now. So let's take a look at our Mirabito Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are seeing dry conditions down in the southern valleys, as well as partly sunny skies, some sun peeking out. But all of us are seeing cooler weather for today, as well as breezy conditions. And taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, most of the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys are dry with north of the Mohawk Valley, seeing some heavier parts of rain at this point that has kind of been sitting over this area all morning, especially northern Oneida, northern Herkimer, southern Lewis County. There also is a flash flood warning in effect for just west of our viewing area, but we are keeping an eye out on this. They are seeing heavier showers up there. A few thunderstorms are also possible for the rest of us throughout the afternoon and evening, so just keep an eye out on that. This band could always shift south, but we are all of us seeing breezy conditions and cooler weather for today. This is all due to this low pressure system just to the northwest of us that has been sitting over our area, and it will allow for unsettled weather to continue tomorrow before that moves out and we dry out on Thursday. But we are a little bit cool as of right now, just 50 degrees in Old Forge and Forestport, 56 degrees in Cassville. The high temperature today will remain just around 60 degrees, which is below average of our average high of 65 for this time of year. And once again, scattered showers will continue through tomorrow. Not as much rain is expected tomorrow as today in those certain areas that I did just point out, but we do start to dry out on Thursday, and dry weather with sunshine looks to linger for the rest of the weekend. Today also looks to be the last windy day of the week. It will just drop down to a breeze for tomorrow and Thursday, with calmer winds coming in for Friday and the weekend. So for the rest of the afternoon, that band is kind of just sitting north of the Mohawk Valley. Moderate to heavy rain is possible up there, but still a few scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible for the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys for the rest of the afternoon into the evening. Showers do look to linger overnight, but we do eventually dry out heading into tomorrow morning with mostly cloudy skies and not as much rain tomorrow, just a few isolated showers before we dry out tomorrow evening. It is going to be cloudy and cooler tomorrow though. Heading into Thursday, we do start out mostly cloudy, but clouds will make way for sunshine on Thursday and we will dry out. Still on the cooler side though, with highs in the mid to upper 50s. So as for today, showers are going to continue. Scattered thunderstorms are also possible. Highs are going to be right near 60, and tonight a few showers do continue overnight with a low in the upper 40s, but come tomorrow, less rain is expected. A few isolated showers with cloudy skies and cooler weather. We do dry out but remain cool on Thursday, but a nice weekend ahead with a warm up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The Good News Center in Utica has a new executive director. Referendums billed by Russia as a prelude to its annexing 4 Ukrainian regions entered its 5th and final day today. This as tens of thousands of people, mostly males, have clogged up border crossings between Russia and neighboring countries, trying to flee the partial mobilization announced by authorities. NBC's Aaron McLaughlin joins us now from Ukraine with the very latest.
Hey there, this is the aftermath of a ferocious battle that took place here in the Kharkiv region, a stark example of the brutality of this war and a big reason why so many Russians dodging the draft. This morning, Russia's scrambling to contain the chaos as a wave of men fleeing the draft. Satellite video appearing to show miles of cars lined up at the border to neighboring countries. The government responding to heated anti-war protests this week and violence at recruitment centers. Yesterday, during a meeting with President Putin, the leader of Belarus, a Russian ally, condemning what he claims are tens of thousands dodging the draft. Let them run, he said, claiming Russia has enough draftees who are showing up. And in the still occupied areas of Ukraine, the last day of voting in what the West is calling a sham referendum, those territories now a step closer to being illegally annexed by Russia. And today, the British Ministry of Defense is warning that Russia could move to annex occupied areas of Ukraine by the end of the week, noting that President Putin is expected to address both houses of Russian parliament on Friday. Aaron McLaughlin, NBC News, Kharkiv, Ukraine.
Aaron, thanks. Japan held a state funeral for her in this half hour. Once again, here is meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are tracking some heavier rain showers right now, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, but all of us can expect to see scattered showers and maybe a few scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. So let's take a look now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. There is heavier rain once again in northern Oneida, northern Herkimer, southern Lewis County. So just if you live in that area, just keep an eye on that. Make sure you grab the umbrella. But this rain does look to shift, so we could be seeing scattered showers for the rest of us, maybe even a few scattered thunderstorms for the rest of the afternoon and evening. And tomorrow looks like the last day for unsettled weather. It gets a little bit cooler, but less rain is expected tomorrow than today, and the sun looks to return on Thursday, remaining on the cool side, but we do warm up for the weekend. So today is cloudy, cool and rainy in some areas, but scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible for the rest of the day. Unsettled weather looks to continue for one more day through tomorrow, but then we will improve as we head into Thursday with dry weather and sunshine coming back in. So for today, expect a few scattered showers, thunderstorms, breezy conditions, and highs near 60. And I will be tracking all this out coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Yorkville police are asking for
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing some rain in some areas as well as dry conditions in other areas, but scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible for all of us for the rest of the day. So let's take a look now at the Mirabito Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are starting to see some clouds move in now, but we did see a few breaks for some sunshine for at least the first half of this day. Clouds are moving in at this point, and it does look like some more scattered showers are moving in, with the exception of this band that has been lingering just north of the Mohawk Valley, especially northern Oneida, northern Herkimer, southern Lewis County. This band has been sitting over the area for most of the morning, giving moderate to heavy rainfall. But at this point, the band can shift south, and we are seeing some scattered showers coming in from the west. A few thunderstorms are also possible, so keep that in mind for the rest of the afternoon. We are also seeing breezy conditions as well, and it is a little bit cooler than yesterday. This is all due to this low pressure system still lingering in the northwestern part of our area. This won't move out until later tomorrow, and then high pressure will move in for Thursday, finally giving us dry conditions with sunshine. But according to our sky watchers, we are pretty chilly, below average for today. 50 degrees in Old Fort and Forestport, and 58 degrees in Mohawk. So the high temperature will be right near 60, and that is about 5 degrees below our average high for this time of year, which is in the mid-60s. So once again, scattered showers will continue for today and a little bit tomorrow, but tomorrow will not be as rainy as it is today. We do look to dry out for Thursday, and dry weather continues for the rest of the week and into the weekend. It is looking like a pretty nice weekend ahead. And today looks like the last day. It is going to be a little bit windy. So we are seeing some windy conditions today. Drops down to just a breeze for tomorrow and Thursday, and then calmer winds come in for Friday and the weekend. But for our ICAST for the rest of the day, we are going to continue to see moderate to heavy showers north of the Mohawk Valley. Those could shift south, and scattered showers are also possible to come in from the west, as well as a few thunderstorms. It is going to remain on the cooler side with windy conditions and cloudy skies. Overnight, a few showers linger, and tomorrow we will be mostly dry in the morning with isolated showers throughout the day. Again, not as much rain as we did or as we are going to see today. We do look to dry out tomorrow night completely, but it will be mostly cloudy continuing into Thursday morning. Thursday morning, clouds will really start to decrease, and that sun will come in by the afternoon and evening with highs in just the mid to upper 50s, so it will remain a little bit chilly for Thursday. But as for today, scattered showers and possibly a few thunderstorms will continue. A high just near 60 with windy conditions, and tonight a few showers will linger with a low in the upper 40s. So tomorrow looks to be the last day for unsettled weather with cloudy skies, cooler weather, but not as much rain as we are going to see today. We do dry out for sunshine on Thursday, still a little bit cool, but we do warm up a little bit for the weekend. Back to you, Gary.
It's a little rainy for the ride tomorrow. Yes,
a little bit of rain, but not moderate to heavy like we're seeing north of the Mohawk Valley today.
Hannah, thanks. Now let's turn our attention to outlands.
I'm Jason Paulus. After hitting western Cuba this morning, Hurricane Ian is now bearing down on Florida. The storm is packing 130-mile-per-hour winds.
To stay put or get out, that's the decision millions along the Florida Gulf Coast are making today. And time to prepare is running out. Chris Pallone has your top story from Tampa.
In Tampa, people are scrambling to get ready for Ian. This one does feel a little bit different. We felt that way in the past before, so it's just better to be safe than sorry.
But many are finding empty store shelves, long lines for supplies, and gas pumps running dry.
This was the 4th gas station we just tried. All of them seem to be like out.
By midday, city sandbag stations had reached capacity. State officials continue to urge people in low-lying areas to get out. While the wind will be bad, they say it's the water they fear that will be deadly.
And you're going to end up with really significant storm surge. You're going to end up with really significant flood events. And this is the type of storm surge that is life-threatening.
2.5 million people up and down the Florida Gulf Coast are under evacuation orders, prompting bumper-to-bumper traffic on many highways.
If people are told to evacuate by their local officials, please listen to them. The decision you choose to make may mean the difference between life and death.
The storm slammed the western tip of Cuba before taking aim at Florida. Ian now predicted to make landfall south of Tampa, but the state's governor doesn't want anyone to get complacent based on the forecast.
Just because the eye's no longer on Tampa Bay, one little wobble can change that.
Thousands of National Guard troops are active, and state and federal agencies have supplies staged throughout the region to help with recovery after the storm moves through. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Tampa.
FEMA has 700 people in the state and more than 3 million meals and 3 million.
Center now, Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. We've got rain here, and you're tracking the storm as well.
Yeah, we're going to start in Florida tonight. Just going to show folks how far away the eye is from making landfall. We're measuring it to be about 170 miles. It's a very slow-moving storm. More on that a little later on in the broadcast and where that's tracking. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Let's get back to central New York. We do have our own weather to track. This is lake effect rain, and it's coming down pretty hard enough where it's causing ponding on roadways, and it's going to impact your evening drive if you're heading home from work. Again, you're going to want to just take it easy, especially across the Mohawk Valley where the rainfall rates are coming down at about a ½ inch to an inch per hour. Current temperature is 54 degrees. It's a cool day. We're going to continue to track more rain tonight. Showers look to linger into Wednesday for the ride for missing children. The weather looks to warm up and dry out as we head into the weekend. Widespread showers and downpours this evening. Temperatures in the mid-50s. Are tracking rainfall amounts for tonight, as well as when the weather will warm up. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. An 83-year-old woman had her...
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We continue to track widespread rain moving through central New York. This is lake effect rain, all thanks to low pressure moving in. So have a look at our Cabby Tower Cam, and what you see is what you get for a good portion of the area. The rain is reducing visibility, it's ponding on roadways, and it's going to be a little tricky to travel here over the next couple of hours with that rain most widespread across the Mohawk Valley. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, bands of heavy rain continue to fall along the New York State Thruway. You're seeing yellows and oranges on the screen. It indicates rainfall rates between a ½ inch to an inch per hour. Again, enough where it causes problems. We're not expecting any big flooding issues here, but again, ponding on roadways, certainly a possibility, and some minor issues in poor drainage areas. They're not going to last for very long. This rain is not expected to last all evening long. We should see some scattered showers. And those scattered showers are going to continue into tomorrow. For the ride for missing children, it is going to be a cool and cloudy day with showers around in the morning. There's also going to be a wind developing in the afternoon from the west. So not the best of days, but certainly could be worse. Imagine if it was today. So we look at the tropics here. Again, continuing to track Hurricane Ian, a very strong Category 3 storm expected to continue to track to the north and east, making landfall in Florida. The path of this storm heading into the weekend keeps it away from central New York. We've been getting a lot of folks asking if any of the remnants of Ian would affect our weather locally. And right now, everything that we're looking at keeps this storm away. And it's all thanks to high pressure building in from the north, giving us locally a dry weekend. Local temperatures in the 50s, Dolgeville 54, Whitesboro 53, Lowville 59, 56 in Sherburne, and 57 degrees in Cooperstown. Keep the umbrella handy if you're taking the dog out for a walk, or better yet, make it a short walk. Temperatures will be in the low 50s this evening. We're tracking low pressure working in from the west. Again, this is going to continue to drive our weather tonight. Scattered showers will continue overnight. We'll drop down into the upper 40s. Clouds, a few showers early Wednesday. The late afternoon and early evening, the weather should dry out. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s. Tomorrow night, the weather does clear out and the stage is set for a sunny Thursday. Still on the cool side, temperatures climb into the 50s. Showers tonight down to 48. Tomorrow, showers in the morning. Temperatures climb into the upper 50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Thursday looks nicer. We'll see a return to sunshine. Some patchy frosts Thursday night. Looking at sunshine here for the weekend. And it does warm up. Temperatures climb into the low to mid 60s. So some pleasant fall weather is ahead. And it looks like the weekend right now is going to cooperate if you have any outdoor plans.
All right. Well, thank you.
Now to the first ever test.
Smith Hill, let's get over to the Weather Center. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a second, but I do want to talk a little bit about Hurricane Ian and some of the impacts that are happening right now in the state of Florida. The storm itself is strongest on the right side. The right front quadrant of the storm produces the most tornadoes, and this has to do with the fact that the motion of the storm is being added together with the direction that it turns. Remember, storms turn counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere. So a south wind in the right front quadrant is being added to the direction that it's going. And we're already seeing multiple tornado warnings in southern Florida. That's in the right front quadrant today. And hurricanes are very much known for producing tornadoes as well. Our local weather, yes, we do have some heavy rain that continues to fall across the Mohawk Valley. This is creating ponding on roadways. This rain will continue for the next several hours before lightening up here as we head into tonight. Temperatures remain in the 50s, and as we head into this evening, again, widespread showers and downpours. The weather does clear out as we head into the weekend, and some warmer weather is up ahead. Look at that forecast is coming up. Kristen, back to you.
The price of home heating fuel is going up, and New Yorkers can expect to pay considerably more this winter.
News Channel 2's Kirk Tupai gives us some of the reasons behind the price changes.
It won't be long before the snow starts to fly, and if you're in upstate New York, you might want to keep that winter jacket on when you come inside. Governor Kathy Hochul is taking steps to prepare New Yorkers for, quote, rising global energy costs and supply issues expected this winter. At the governor's direction, the Public Service Commission is requiring utilities to enhance the reliability of the natural gas distribution systems during the upcoming heating season. State agencies have been directed to find solutions to the expected increase in energy prices and potential supply issues related to home heating oil. Mirabito Energy Products Senior Vice President Justin Fisher isn't too concerned, but he does expect to see higher prices.
I don't foresee any shortage necessarily, particularly of heating oil, diesel fuel here. It's just a matter of what price we'll have to pay to get it here. The issue that we're seeing right now is primarily with a product that's less widely used, but is very important in our market, is kerosene.
Refineries typically don't produce much kerosene during the summer months, so the shortage is typical for this time of year. Production is expected to ramp up in October, so expect to pay more until supply and demand tapers off.
You know, the price of kerosene is a little bit more than the price of fuel oil, but people that have outside tanks are gonna need the kerosene so it doesn't freeze up in the winter.
What doesn't freeze up is natural gas, but National Grid customers should also brace for a financial hit with global demand at record prices.
We are forecasting that our customers will pay about 39% more than they did last year for their natural gas. Works out to about $263 spread out over those 5 months.
National Grid has a number of heating tips you can access on our website, WKTV.com. In Utica, I'm Kirk Tupai reporting for News Channel 2.
The state comptroller's office has labeled the village of New York Mills.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We continue to track lake effect rain impacting central New York. This is a live look outside Cooperstown, seeing some clouds, also some breaks of sunshine, but the sunshine is very limited across most of central New York this evening. You can tell where it's raining pretty hard. That includes the Mohawk Valley. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The heaviest band of lake effect rain is primarily along the New York State Thruway. You can see some of these brighter colors indicating rainfall rates over ½ inch per hour. That's enough to create ponding on the roadways, reduce visibility. create some localized flooding in poor drainage areas, but because this rain isn't going to last, or it's not going to be this heavy for the entire night, we're not overly concerned about any major flooding issues. We are continuing to track some showers here as we head into tonight. Again, the rain becomes less organized, and a few showers will continue into Wednesday. In fact, Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, still a few sprinkles here and there. We do get a chance to dry out as we head into Thursday. A return to sunshine is expected. Breezy conditions tomorrow as well as Thursday. The winds aren't strong, but they will be noticeable. Winds will become lighter heading into Friday and Saturday. We're also tracking the chance for frost heading into Thursday night. Thursday looks to be a beautiful day with sunshine, but that also means clear skies for Thursday night, and that could allow temperatures to drop into the 30s. That'll be our one and only chance for frost in central New York over the next 7 days. Skywatchers checking in. We've got Yorkville with 54 degrees, Barneveld 53. Mike in Hartford checks in with 56. In the Southern Valleys, Richfield, Jim with 55. Cooperstown with 60 degrees, and Lyman and Eaton checking in with 57. Today's rain is caused by a low pressure which is teaming up with Lake Ontario to bring lake effect rain. And remember, that is a thing. It's not just snow that comes from the lakes. It's the same process with cooler air blowing over that warmer lake. Winds turn into the north as we head into Wednesday. Conditions become less favorable for lake effect. We'll see a few sprinkles here through the first half of Wednesday. The rain looks to be generally light, but still around through about half the day. Cloudy skies Wednesday evening, temperatures in the 50s. We'll clear out Wednesday night. Thursday, the weather looks a lot nicer. Back to sunshine. Still pretty chilly Thursday, temperatures in the 50s, but we do expect the sunshine to return across central New York and a dry day. Showers tonight down to 48. Showers Wednesday, especially in the morning to early afternoon, a high of 59. Storm Tracker 2's 7-day forecast. Sunshine Thursday, 57. Again, chilly enough for some patchy frost Thursday night. Friday, sunshine, 62. The weekend weather is looking nice. Temperatures in the mid-60s. And our next chance of rain looks to be next Tuesday. We've got the latest track of Hurricane Ian coming up at 6 o'clock. Stay with us.
Look at the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
And we are tracking some locally heavy rainfall this evening. It's enough to create ponding on roadways, poor visibility, and some minor issues in poor drainage areas. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This is lake effect rain, and it's impacting the Mohawk Valley. The heaviest rainfall rates being reported here. Anywhere where you see that orange color, that's rainfall rates at about a half an inch to an inch per hour. This band is very slowly pushing to the south, and it's not going to last all evening, but still, you're going to want to grab the umbrella if you're heading out. We are looking at a generally soggy evening ahead for most of central New York. Our current temperature is 53 degrees. Our weather headlines: rain continues tonight. Showers linger into Wednesday. The weather does look to dry out and warm up as we look ahead to the end of the week. This evening, widespread showers, temperatures in the 50s. We're tracking some warmer weather ahead, and also the latest on where Hurricane Ian is headed and if it's going to impact our local weather. And that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
A traffic alert for Oneida Square.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We continue to track locally heavy rainfall as lake effect rain moves through our area. One of the bands setting up right across the Mohawk Valley, including here on Smith Hill, and this is what we're experiencing. Some heavy rain, some poor visibility. This is a live look at our CAB tower cam as we look to the north. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The yellows, the oranges indicating the heaviest rainfall is falling right along the New York State Thruway. Some even heavier rain crossing into Herkimer County. The rainfall rates here about an inch per hour, so it's enough to create ponding on roadways and some minor issues in poor drainage areas. This is not going to last long enough to create any major issues across the area, but we're going to continue to keep an eye on things. The bigger picture shows the rain will become a lot less widespread and heavy as we head into tonight. Some scattered showers look to linger into Wednesday, so we're not drying out tomorrow completely, but we will for Thursday. The weather does look to improve. We'll see a return to sunshine. With that in mind, this is a look at the forecast for the Ride for Missing Children taking place all day tomorrow. Temperatures will be in the 50s, scattered showers. There will be a wind. It's not going to be a windy day, but we've got a breeze out there from the west between about 10 to as high as 20 miles an hour. Hurricane Ian continues to move towards Florida this evening as a high-end Category 3 storm. It might end up becoming a 4 before it makes landfall. The trajectory from the National Hurricane Center keeps this storm inland and out of central New York. Looking at some of the long-range guidance, the leftovers of this system likely passing to our south and east sometime next week. Looks like maybe Tuesday and Wednesday before this system completely clears the East Coast. We're in the 50s this evening. Barneveld 53, Old Forge 52, across Southern Valleys, Richfield 55, and Worcester with 55 degrees. Low pressure driving our weather today, driving our weather tomorrow, but as it heads to the east, we do lose the lake effect rain component, so it won't be raining quite as hard tomorrow. Scattered showers around tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Still looking at cloudy weather heading into tomorrow evening, temperatures in the 50s. Tomorrow, on Thursday, we will get a chance to clear out, clouds giving way to sunshine, temperatures back into the 50s. Showers tonight, 48 for the low. Showers tomorrow, especially early, a high of 59. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Thursday looks like a nice day. Thursday night, some frost is possible. An overnight low of 36, and that's here in town. Outlying areas likely seeing that frost. The weather looks warmer over the weekend. Temperatures climb back into the mid-60s. Our next chance of rain on Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Hurricane Ian gaining strength and barreling towards Florida tonight. Tampa could see the worst of it. That's a live picture of Tampa right behind me right now. Now, the key is the Key West southernmost point. Flights have been halted and residents are being told to evacuate. Officials warning to prepare for the worst. Gloria Pasmino is in Tampa with more on how the storm is affecting people and how they're preparing.
Residents across the Sunshine State are bracing for what's expected to be a major hurricane, which already caused severe damage in Cuba. Hurricane Ian churning in the Gulf. For the first time in 100 years, a hurricane could directly hit Tampa.
Biggest concern is the water. We are not getting out of this unscathed, and there is going to be flooding throughout the Tampa Bay area.
Tampa could see surge waters as high as 7 feet. The storm is likely to slow down over the city, causing more rainfall and flooding.
So we're talking not just the bay, but our rivers, our canals. I mean, every source of water is going to be flooded.
Flights halted across much of the state. Dozens of residents lining up to get sandbags in Tampa and Orlando. All of Florida bracing for the storm.
The main message I have for everyone in Florida is that this is going to impact everyone in different ways. So you need to stay focused.
Hurricane Ian already leaving a path of destruction in Cuba. It made landfall as a Category 3 hurricane with winds of 125 miles per hour, knocking out power and tearing down trees. In Tampa, I'm Gloria Pasmino reporting.
Here to track Hurricane Ian, meteorologist Eric Gage joining us right now. Tell us where it is.
Yeah, so right now it is just passing through the Keys right now, heading up towards the coast of Florida. In fact, some new information that we're getting in right now, what to expect for this hurricane. Is take a look at the enhanced satellite right now. We zoom in a little bit. We can see exactly the path of where this is going to be heading maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour, and the greatest affected areas look to be between Naples as well as Tampa. So in between this little area in Sarasota as well as Fort Myers looks to be the greatest impacted area as we head into early tomorrow morning. Now, taking a look at the storm path, as you can see for itself right here, it's going to be strengthening to a Category 4, likely wind speeds between 120 to 130 miles per hour. And along with that, the biggest concern is going to be storm surge as well as excessive rainfall, as we can see. Now, this looks to be weakening as it heads out towards the Carolinas. Now, that once again, the biggest concern is for excessive rainfall. As you can see right here, tomorrow as well as on Thursday, a high risk for excessive rainfall. This is rarely put out by this Weather Prediction Center. You can see rainfall totals possibly reaching over a foot of rain, as well as some areas even reaching over 20 inches of rainfall. So this is the biggest concern right now is where the exact eye of the storm is headed. The highest rainfall totals look to be in between Tampa as well as Fort Myers. Now, once again, rainfall estimates close to be 2 feet as well. Now,
you got tornado watches to talk about too.
Yeah, the bigger picture too, as well as tornado watches. We're seeing some warnings right here. This red indicates warnings, and this is all due to the rightmost quadrant of the hurricane. This right here can cause tornadoes, plenty of rotation and plenty of moisture in the atmosphere. So, along with that, if you have friends or family in this area, not only hurricane watches, hurricane warnings as well, but tornado watches and warnings. Make sure you find a way to shelter in place, or have your family shelters in place. Now, for this evening, temperatures cooling down into the 50s and 40s overnight, with a few lingering showers. Look ahead towards the next several hours as well. And tonight, we're once again cooling down into the 40s. A few lingering showers. Rain showers do continue into tomorrow morning here locally, and we do dry out as we head into the next several days. Those details are coming right back up. Back over to you.
All right, Eric, thank you. New tonight, Utica firefighters and police were called to a partial building collapse on 2nd Street. Calls came in around 6.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. First, starting out by taking a live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We're seeing some rain showers moving through our area tonight and into early tomorrow morning. The weather does continue to remain unsettled at least until tomorrow afternoon. And here's a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. As you can see, a few lingering lake effect showers are in the forecast for tonight. Some are producing a few rumbles of thunder out towards the way out towards as we head out towards the Great Lakes for tonight. Now, heading into the next several hours, continue to see a few lake effect showers weakening overnight as we head around the clock for tomorrow morning. Temperatures warming up into the 50s, reaching a high of 59 to maybe even 60 degrees by the afternoon. A cool fall day in store for us tomorrow. Other than that, some lingering showers by the morning make way for some clouds and dry conditions by the evening. Still expect mostly cloudy skies and mostly dry conditions, at least in the evening hours tomorrow, but still a few lingering lake effect showers on the forecast for tonight. The big reason, a low pressure system that has still been stuck in the Canada region by the jet stream is continuing to slowly move its way down towards the east as we head into tonight and tomorrow, and a cold front pushes through, and after that, dry weather is in the forecast as a high pressure builds in from Michigan out towards the area by tomorrow afternoon and evening. Still a few lingering clouds, but after that, dry weather and sunshine is in the forecast as we head into Thursday and Friday of this week. So in our Skycast for tonight, cooling down only into the low 50s and upper 40s, a chance of a lingering shower or two, maybe a rumble of thunder, especially out towards the Great Lakes. And heading into early tomorrow morning, once again, temperatures warming up into only the upper 50s to low 60s by the afternoon. And after that, the cold front pushes through and you can see dry conditions, mostly cloudy skies. And a little bit on the breezy side as well, winds coming from the north. And heading into overnight hours to early Tuesday morning, you can see 5 a.m. temperatures cooling down into the upper 40s. And you see the cloud cover looking to be weakening as we head into Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. Temperatures warming up into the mid 50s. A beautiful fall day for Thursday. And after that, we cool down into the 30s. A chilly night Thursday night before we head into Friday, with temperatures warming up into the 40s and 50s once again for another beautiful fall day for Friday. So for tonight, a low 48 degrees, a few lingering showers, breezy tomorrow, a high 59 degrees with scattered showers as well. You can see wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Our 7-day forecast, the ride for missing children is tomorrow. Expect rainy conditions in the morning. However, by the evening, expect more dry conditions. And after that, dry weather looks to be in the forecast for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. A chance for a shower or two Sunday, mostly on the dry side. You can see those temperatures over the next 4 days on the mild side, highs reaching the upper 50s to low 60s. Jason?
Eric, thanks much. Coming up next, a costly Powell, thank you for joining us tonight. Hurricane Ian gaining strength and barreling towards Florida tonight. Tampa could see the worst of it. That's a live picture behind me. I want to show you another live picture. It's a different. This is Key West's southernmost point. Flights have been halted and residents are being told to evacuate. You can barely see anything because it's so dark and the wind is blowing high waves, and Floridians are preparing for the worst. Gloria Pazmino is in Tampa now with more on the storm and how people are preparing.
Residents across the Sunshine State are bracing for what's expected to be a major hurricane, which already caused severe damage in Cuba. Hurricane Ian churning in the Gulf. For the first time in 100 years, a hurricane could directly hit Tampa.
Biggest concern is the water. We are not getting out of this unscathed, and there is going to be flooding throughout the Tampa Bay area.
Tampa could see surge waters as high as 7 feet. The storm is likely to slow down over the city, causing more rainfall and flooding.
So we're talking not just the bay, but our rivers, our canals. I mean, every source of water is going to be flooded.
Flights halted across much of the state. Dozens of residents lining up to get sandbags in Tampa and Orlando. All of Florida bracing for the storm.
The main message I have for everyone in Florida is that this is going to impact everyone in different ways. So you need to stay focused.
Hurricane Ian already leaving a path of destruction in Cuba. It made landfall as a Category 3 hurricane with winds of 125 miles per hour, knocking out power and tearing down trees. In Tampa, I'm Gloria Pasmino reporting.
Here to track Hurricane Ian, meteorologist Eric Gage going to tell us two things. Number one, where is it now, what's it doing, and where's it going to go after that?
Yeah, so right now we're taking a live look at our radar and satellite. You can see that there is an eye wall right here. You can see how it's looking like it's weakening. However, it is strengthening into another eye wall. Now, what this means is the wind speeds are on the lower side. However, the other news is that there's going to be widening the overall rain impact. And that's the biggest concern is storm surges. We can see right here, maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour. This is mainly just outside the eye wall, you can see right here. And the greatest affected areas are in between Naples and Tampa. If you zoom in, you can see exactly where this path is expected to move through. You can see the path is currently right in between Naples as well as Tampa. Now, the storm surge forecast for Tampa is actually lowered. The highest chance of seeing some storm surge looks to be in the Fort Myers region, right in the Fort Myers Bay, and out towards Fort Myers Beach and out towards Naples. This is the highest area to see some storm surge. That means a lot of waves, a lot of heavier rainfall, and also wind speeds. The strongest winds look to be moving right over landfall as it reaches a Category 4 by early tomorrow morning. Now, the news is that once it moves into inland, it's going to be curving right back into the coast once again and weakening into a tropical storm and a tropical depression. Now, what this means is that once it reaches our area, it looks to be weakening as it heads into the next several days. Now, taking a live look at our current conditions around our area this evening, a few lake effect showers, some a little bit on the stronger side for rainfall rates right now. A few rumbles of thunder out towards the west. Now, the news is we're continuing to track some rainfall heading into tonight as well. More on the scattered side, on and off showers by the morning hours tomorrow. And after that, dry weather in the forecast for tomorrow evening. More details on that coming up. Back over to you, Jason.
Thank you. New tonight.
Utica Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. Start out taking a live look at our Cavvy Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Zooming in a little bit, we can see the city of Utica right now under some overcast skies, a few lingering showers as well as a story for most of central New York. Here's a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're seeing a few, once again, lake effect showers in their area for the overnight hours, gradually weakening over the next several hours, including a few rumbles of thunder out towards the Tug Hill area. And once again, this does continue to weaken as we head into tonight and early tomorrow morning. A few lingering showers by the morning, and still dry conditions make way by the afternoon. Highs only reaching the upper 50s to low 60s by tomorrow, barely reaching the 60-degree mark. And as you can see, a few lingering showers for the Ride for Missing Children tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis will be participating in this as well. Also expect some breezy conditions, winds between 10 to 20 miles per hour, sustained wind speeds tomorrow as well. Once again, the rain showers look to be weakening by the evening, but still looking ahead towards a mostly rainy day for the start of tomorrow. After that, dry weather is in the forecast for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as a cold front pushes through and high pressure builds in from the west. And as you can see here over the past several days, this low pressure has been pretty much sitting right over New York State due to a dip in the jet stream. Now, as this pushes through, you can see mostly cloudy skies will push in by tomorrow morning, and by tomorrow afternoon, still mostly cloudy skies. However, the dry weather does move into the area as a cold front pushes through to the south and high pressure builds in from the west. So in our skycast for tonight, cooling down into the low 50s to upper 40s. A few lingering showers are in the forecast for tomorrow morning. You can see those temperatures warming up only into the upper 50s. After that, rain showers look to move out to the south, and we're tracking mostly dry conditions for tomorrow evening. Still on the breezy side and still mostly cloudy skies. Heading early morning tomorrow, on Thursday morning, temperatures warming up only into the 40s by the morning and warming up into the 50s by the afternoon with mostly sunny skies to partly cloudy skies. Once again, temperatures warming up into the mid-50s. Breezy as well, but after that, sunshine and beautiful conditions will make way for Friday. But first, chilly start to Friday. You can see temperatures starting out in the 30s. A chilly fall morning for Friday for warm up into the 50s and 60s by the afternoon. Beautiful conditions are in store for Friday. So for tonight, a low 48 degrees, a few lingering showers. Tomorrow, breezy, temperatures in the upper 50s with scattered showers in the morning, drying out with mostly cloudy skies by the evening. Our Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The ride for missing children tomorrow once again. Rain showers to start out. Dry conditions are in the forecast for the evening. Mostly cloudy skies start out Thursday. Dry weather and sunshine in the forecast for Friday as well as Saturday. Rain chances increase as we head into Sunday of this weekend. Jason?
Eric, thank you. Coming up next.